First off, playing in the blue shirts, could we have the patron of the team at number 1, Sam Instone. Playing at number 2 off 2 goals, one of the top female players in the world, Marinella Castanola. At number 3 off 4 goals, he's played for the Argentine international team in the Arena O2 Gaucho event earlier this year, Oscar Mancini. And at number 4, -1 handicap, we have Henry Porter.
Henry's 2, Marinella's 3.
Playing in the orange shirts for Tchogan, the patron of the team from Germany, Heiko Volker. At number 2, we have Simon Logato. And number 3, very cheap indeed off that 1-goal handicap, watch this player, Josh Glover. And at back, marshalling the team, Fede Badu. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, ball is rolled down the line out by the umpire Michael Ventura, and it's picked up very quickly indeed by Henry Porter. Porter leaves that one on high. Nice backhand by the number 2, Simon Logato, passed beautifully to Heiko Volker. Volker's on a quick pony as he stretches away from the other team. Volker with an opportunity, out front and unmarked. Instone tries to cut him off. Volker goes to the next shot, doesn't quite get enough on that. It's rolling, angle's pretty good. Can they keep it in? No. Goal judge indicates what to see throughout the afternoon. Whoops. Oscar Mancini, a bit of a horse trouble, sort of bolts of Instone, picks that one up, ricochets it off the umpire, gives Fede Badu an opportunity to make the ride off and turn the ball around. Fede Badu in front of goal. This is pretty dangerous. Could the orange team capitalise on the initial success from that line out? Pops the ball forward. Fede Badu with a shot. Looks like Henry Porter got in the way of that one. He doesn't have the crack and the flag waves. The first goal goes to Tchogan. Let's have a round of applause, please. The ends change after every single goal is scored. So now the orange team are going to be going down towards the scoreboard, and Oscar Mancini, the AES, is already on his way up towards those pony lines. Oscar Mancini fighting hard. Now Josh Glover comes in with a ride-off. Nice backing up there as Marinella Castanola comes through. There's a backhand though from the orange team. Heiko Volker, he's got a near-side opportunity. He's being pushed hard by Sam Instone. Sam now loses the horse race as Heiko pushes in front over the halfway line. Sam checking down, looking for that hook. Heiko Volker, skilled hockey player, controls the ball well. There's a backhand from Porter though. Porter to Mancini. Mancini holds on to this one. Marinella Castanola runs up the field. She's being marked well though by Fede Badu. It's still Mancini with the ball. So Mancini dribbling the ride in front of the pony's neck. He's got pressure from Josh Glover. Josh looks to make that hook, can't quite get there in time. The ball's rolling out, it's over the back line. Well, the 1-goaler doing with a nice strike of the ball. Sending it up past the 60. Heiko Volker with another opportunity. Now you can see Mancini riding back in defence, trying to cut Volker off before he can get too far. However, Logato's there for the pass, position beautifully. It's Instone again, running back, trying to catch him. Logato on the attack. Could this be goal number 2? The ball hops up in the air, but he controls that beautifully. That's a strike to goal, and it's just wide. Simon Logato, we saw a couple of those yesterday afternoon, dealing with a bounce back in. Strong pass up to Castanola. She's got to check down though, can't run onto this one. Glover uncharacteristically misses the backhand. Fede Badu's there. Looks like we've had a foul. Okay, well so far this looks like the stronger start. Badu, what a drive. Looks like he's going for this one in one. Has it made it? Yes, it has. Just sneaks through the post. And the flag waves. It's 2 proposed. Perhaps not quite as lucky as the rule has to be kept in place. Heiko Volker again snatches that one out of the line-out. Oscar Mancini, very organised ride-off. Now the near side play, takes the ball around across his own goal. Heiko Volker didn't have a chance there getting hold of that one. Mancini, the 4-goaler, on the near side, controls that beautifully. Ball hops up, just picks it up off the volley over towards the boards. Now he's free of the players and he can stretch out a bit. Mancini still with the ball. Fede Badu chasing back in defence. Mancini manages to get the big shot away. Now he opens the pony up and we got a horse race. And my word, Mancini's on a quick one. He gets way past 2 players. He's still got pressure coming in from Badu. Badu with the ride-off. Has he got the better of him? Yes, he has. Had to be very, very sensible about that ride-off. Badu way over the back line, obviously had the horse flat to the board, so the loose ball isn't going to be picked up by Mancini. No, Glover on the new line. Glover lofts a shot forward for Tchogan, looking to get this one over halfway. Mancini with a punishing ride-off. Glover can't get the near side play on that. Castanola comes in on the loose ball. Fede Badu makes an appeal and the whistle goes. Fede Badu with a hit from the centre. Very nice strike with the ball, sends that one up. Marinella Castanola though picks up the new line. Porter with an open-handed backhand. Good call by his teammate. Castanola has to pick that up on the near side to avoid making another foul. Big bump there by Josh Glover. Castanola tough though, takes it, carries on with the ball. Now it's left behind. Oscar Mancini. Mancini, what a drive down the field. There's no one there to pick it off. Ricochets off the board and stays in play. Henry Porter riding hard. Might make the near side. Josh Glover, the number 3 for Tchogan. Fede Badu calls to the straight back. And Mancini desperately trying to pick that one up, but it's the whistle again. Fede Badu was very confident left before we hear that first warning bell. Fede Badu pushed out of it by Oscar Mancini. Sharp turn by the Argentine international, but he can't get hold of it. Badu, the number 4 for Tchogan, picks that ball up, swats it out of the air as it just hops up behind his pony. Badu with an opportunity, it's going to be a big shot to goal. Has he got the angle? What a goal by Fede Badu, unbelievable shot. Ben's changed. Heiko Volker very quick again, he works very hard in these lineouts. Volker again on the quick pony, it's a fresh horse, it's only played a couple of minutes. Blue players chasing back, Volker on the near side, corrects the ball nicely. This is an opportunity, could it be goal number 4? Heiko Volker, the ball's rolling, Sam Instone's there, it looks like it's going wide. Oh, the goal judge says out to the right hand side. Pressure on. AES played extremely well in their first few league games this week. Just struggling to get into this game. So, change of tactics. Castanola brings the ball in. Oscar Mancini waiting way out to the side, not quite sure where he's going. This is obviously going to be a very interesting play. Castanola's got the pressure there. There's the 30-second warning bell. Nice backhand from Josh Glover. Sharp turn from Badu, not quite quick enough because Oscar Mancini's there. Mancini with a pass. Up to Marinella. Marinella appealing hard as Legato comes in with that one. She's not really happy about that. Open-handed backhand from Legato. Lovely angle on that ball. Mancini's there first on the near side. Charged down though by Badu. Whistle finally goes. We're inside the last 30 seconds of play, so that's going to end chutty for them to get some goals up on the board. Sam Instone now with a near side play. Bumped pretty hard there by Legato. Backhand by Josh Glover. Picked up now by Fede Badu. Fede Badu in his green and white hat. Badu circles this one around. Oscar Mancini doesn't have a play on that ball. He's just got to let Badu tap it forward. Gives him a little bit too much space, I think, that. Drive of the ball from the 3-goal player. Up to Josh Glover. Josh Glover takes a punishing ride off there from Castanola. Quick snatch from Heiko Volker. Little appeal from the blue team, but Volker's away. Volker on the charge down the field. He's got blue players chasing him from all sides. Volker looking pretty good. Loses the ball inside the 60. Glover backing him up. Sticks come together. Glover fighting hard. Can he put this one away? There's a backhand off the line from Oscar Mancini. Great piece of defence there. Last minute start. Badu appealing hard. Big backhand charge down by Marinella. I said earlier she's pretty tough. That's not going to faze her. Marinella still with the ball, still coming through in between 2 orange players. Very nice open-handed backhand. Josh Glover does well to stay on his horse there as it just misses a step. Fede Badu picks it off the boards. Now Mancini on the near side picks this ball up. Badu leaning way forward, just doesn't quite manage to make the hook count. Mancini tries to swap the ball as it jumps up behind him. Big neck shot there from Glover trying to pass to Volker. Again, Mancini's just everywhere on this play. Big backhand now by Badu. Great shot. Lots of screaming. Castanola's not amused by this one. Backhand from Porter. Well done, the -1. Josh Glover comes in there. Big whistle from the umpire, trying to drive the ball forward. Still haven't got these scores up on the board. Castanola checks down hard, pressure from the 1 goal as she goes through. That's a nice bony, good bit of work by Castanola, but she loses the ball on 40. Backhand from Tchogan. Legato, loose down the field. Being chased by the -1. Porter. Legato approaching halfway. Nice strike of the ball. Legato unmarked. Needs to keep the swing nice and calm as he approaches the goal. Very nice shot underneath the net. Good angle. That's a good approach shot. This is Legato on the attack. Tapping. Can he control the ball? It's been left behind. Porter manages to ride it down a little bit, but it's gone out and wide. Now that might be a safety 60. Well, 60 or not, but it looks like it's been brought back in by AES. They breathe a sigh of relief. Fede Badu pretty strong as his 60-yard penalties. Nice pass up the field by Mancini. Instone tries to make the hook on the backhand. Big appeal to the umpires. Fede Badu though steals this one away. Fede Badu looking strong again to goal. Could this be number 4? Fede Badu. Pressure from Mancini, but Badu's there. He's missed it. Mancini with a backhand. What a sharp turn there by Marinello. Castanolo calls Instone off that ball. Instone on the grey pony, looks for the pass. There it is from Marinello. Is he going to stay and play? Comes off the ball. Tycho Volker as they come past with a big ride off on Instone. Mancini juggles the ball past the clubhouse. Comes out wide. Who's going to be first to pick this up? Looks like Porter's got the line, but we've had a whistle. That's a good strong strike. The ball doesn't quite have the height, or unfortunately the angle, and it's wide. Badu brings the ball back in for Tchogan. Tries to drive that one, doesn't quite get hold of it. Mancini now, he's got a good look at this one. He's going to make a backhand. Mancini goes to the backhand, trying to find Castanolo. Places that ball very nicely. Clover's got to get out of the way. Marinello, Castanolo lofts one to goal. Is the angle good? It's just rolling. It looks like it's got just enough to sneak over the line. Finally, AES Finance get one up on the board. 3-1. Line up, the ends change. The ball's back in. Henry Porter gets to stick to this one. Manages to beat Volker to it. First time I think Volker's actually lost a line out so far this afternoon. This is Henry Porter. Henry Porter on the attack. Leaves the ball behind. No. Scoops it out on his near side. Looks like it's been trodden into the ground. Umpire's going to blow the whistle at that. But decided to opt for a line out. Ball rolled back in. Volker once again gets to stick to it straight away. It's going forward for Tchogan. The ball bouncing everywhere. Mancini working unbelievably hard. Look how he snatches that backhand in front of the nose of Fede Badu. Back now by Legato. Picked up on the near side by Mancini. The umpire spotted that and blew the whistle. Badu brings this one in from the spot. Mancini crossing in front of him there, just putting a bit of pressure, trying to make him lift his head. Badu gets the shot away. Now we've got Legato. Legato desperate to get another goal up. Legato in front of the post. Can he correct the ball? No. Can't, unfortunately for him. Just from the back line. Mancini tapping forward. So let's just keep bringing this one until the pressure's on. He's not going to hit it away. Mancini made up 60 yards now before he hits the drive up to Castanolo. Castanolo. Big ride off there between Josh Clover and Castanolo. Picked up now by Badu. Badu completely open and unmarked. Plays a little backhand. Doesn't quite make the distance though. Mancini's there. He's going to try and flick this one on the near side. Does enough to disrupt the play. Mancini now rushing down the field. Marinello Castanolo comes back, keeping the number one. The one-goal player rather out of the way. This is Mancini. Mancini with a shot to goal. Chips it high. Can Fede get there? He just snatches at it, but no, it's through the post. Badu falls back in. 3-2. This is getting very close. Are we going to see an equaliser before half-time? Not if Fede Badu's got the ball. Fede with the ball, with the line, with the pressure though from Castanolo coming in with a big bump on him. Fede Badu leaves it behind. No, can he pick this one up? The umpires seem to think it's okay. Fede fighting hard. Look at the pressure. Marinello Castanolo putting on, just weaving backwards and forwards. There's the 30-second warning bell. The ball rolling perilously close to the goal, but unfortunately it's going to go wide, and that's going to end the first half. Slightly closer than you might think. Okay, here we go. Oscar Mancini brings the ball in from the back line immediately. We've got some pressure from Fede Badu. Fede wasting a bit of time appealing now as Marinello gets the opportunity to get away. Josh Clover has to be pretty quick about getting there in time. With the ball, comes forwards. Castanolo slots in behind to back him up. Mancini running this one through. There's a pass up to Instone. Instone can't get a stick to it. It's backed by Tycho Volker. Sent to Josh Clover. Look at the ride-off between these two players coming together, crashing with the backhand away from Mancini, but he doesn't get the angle right, and that would have been an unbelievable. The orange team, Tchogan. Badu doesn't quite get hold of the big drive. Finds Volker though. Screams for the one hit. Volker sends the pass up to Josh Clover. Josh Clover's on a quick pony. He gets through two players. Josh Clover flat to the boards, running down the field. There's a ride off from Porter. Clover's going to make a near side shot, but Porter looks like he's getting the better on him. He can't get the next shot away. Mancini brings this one down into his own half, into the corner, away from the goal. It's shut down though by two Tchogan players. Goes past Legato. Mancini dribbling. Now here's the pressure from Clover. Clover probably not too happy about not making that goal. He was in a great position to score that one, and Mancini goes past him with the ball. Mancini in front of the clubhouse now. Mancini still tapping. Marinello looking unmarked. Is Mancini going to get the shot away? Pressure from the second Tchogan player. They don't want to get any closer. A little bit of an open-handed backhand there from Clover as he wins the ride off, and now it's Badu. Badu's away on a quick one. Sam Instone's chasing hard, but it's Badu over halfway. Badu, the number 4, approaching the 60-yard line. Controls the ball, but he's lost it now. Castanola checks down. Beautiful tail, textbook defensive play to Oscar Mancini. Defense turned into attack very, very quickly indeed. Now Badu having to work extremely hard in this period of play. Goes to the back end. Mancini positions himself to write that one down. Mancini still with the ball. Now, a second opportunity. This is where he got shut down on the first run in this chukka. Mancini loses the ball to Badu, but the whistle's gone. Beautiful strike for the umpires. Oh, the goal judge momentarily looks a bit confused, but he's indicating that the left. However, as it does often go wide, so Badu brings it back in. Now, this one switches direction. It's a big next shot out wide. Heiko Volker's going to have to check out playing the line, moves pretty sharp about this one. No, it's looks like he's been beaten by Mancini, but the whistle's gone again. Which hasn't quite managed to put enough on that one. It's rolling and it's going to go. The players let it run out. Badu. Going to do with this one, longer waiting in the centre of the field. Badu taps this one, pressure immediately from Castanola. No, Badu's going to try and get past her. He does very well to do that. That's a strong pony. Good bit of horsemanship as he goes past the two-goal. Badu spanks the ball over halfway. What a shot! All the way up to the 40-yard line. Unbelievable shot. Oscar Mancini riding way back in defence to pick this one up. Heiko Volker comes through and the whistle's gone. It would have been a goal. So please do keep behind the road at all times whilst plays on. Mancini brings the ball in from the penalty spot hit. Passes up to Sam Instone. Instone being marked relentlessly by Heiko Volker in this chukka. Volker tries to make the near side shots. Josh Clover goes for a neck shot. The horse just doesn't quite allow him to do that. Clover's down on the field, landed on his feet though. Looks like he's all right. Possibly twisted an ankle a bit. He's just hopping a little bit around. The horse looks fine. And then he slipped from the horse. It was just an unexpected step. Slightly subdued applause, but never mind. A line out to restart play. The ball thrown in towards the boards by umpire Michael Ventura. Ball goes back in, and we've got a bit of a melee. Two players pushing hard. Mancini leans out of the saddle to pick that one up. Pretty clever play. Still got pressure though. Badu again leading equally far. Heiko Volker, he's got to make that backhand. Crucial play. Now it's Badu. Badu switches over onto the offside. There's a pass down the field. Sam Instone looking to make the hook. Badu goes through the 0-goal player. That's fine. Badu, another opportunity over onto the near side, but he's left it on the 30. Mancini, big clearance shot out to the boards. Very nice angle on that one. And again, there's a crucial shot that he couldn't afford not to make. So he's going to go for that open-handed shot, trying to find Marinella Castanola. She's not quite positioned correctly as she finds Badu putting backhand in. He doesn't make the backhand. Now it's Mancini capitalising on that mistake. Oh, what a snatch by Badu! But the whistle's gone. Fede wants the ball past two players. Fede, Badu looking up, bit of a shout. Josh Clover, again that backhand just can't be missed. Castanola trying to control a difficult ball. Now Legato gets just enough distance on that appeal from the orange players. They've got the whistle. Fede Badu, unusual shot, doesn't quite control it. Goes past Castanola again. Fede obviously mounted very well this afternoon. The ball bounces high. Fede struggling to control this one. Loses the ball eventually. Castanola's there. Looks to make a backhand to Mancini. Mancini just sees the line dodge around a little bit, but he's there quickly onto it. There's a big ride off there between the two professional players. Mancini pushes back. Fede Badu not letting anything go. Now he's got a near side player as it comes off the boards. Mancini covering his face as that backhand comes flying off to the middle of the field. Tchogan now back on the attack off that backhand from Fede Badu. What a ride off between the two players. Legato. Bit of a complicated neck shot to goal. He's got the angle right. Can he chase this one up? It's right in front of goal. Castanola's there to snatch it off the goal line. Castanola now back on the attack. She leaves the ball inside her own 30. Mancini comes in on this one, had quite a bit of space. The players aren't too happy about it. Good strike of the ball. Mancini comes forward, does well though. No, in fact it is through. The goal judge again, a little bit of hesitation there, but the flag's waved. Later on in September, stage of the season. Second winners of the row have yet seen the Dubai trophy. Heiko Volker, patch onto the team, on the run, down the field, controls that one very nicely. You can see the hockey player in him. Heiko Volker, can he keep it in? No, Castanola gets there in time to push him out. Just in time, okay. So, 30 seconds to run. Mancini sends a pass up, looking for Castanola. It's going to find Volker though. Volker goes under the neck to take this one round. Fede Badu takes it forward, giving time to Josh Clover so he can make a turn. Now there's a big backhand. Is it going to reach one of his teammates? No, it's going to be found by Mancini. Mancini comes across with the ball. Big appeal from Fede Badu. 5 seconds left on the clock. They're going to want to make some distance with this one. The Gatto's there with a backhand, and there's the belter. And chukka number 3.
Don't hit the ball after the whistle.
The scores stand after 3. A line out. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if the players are drawing at the end of this chukka, then we'll play extra time. So the bell you hear will mark a 30-second warning. If they're not equal on the scoreboard, then the first bell will be the final bell. There's an unbelievably good neck shot from Fede Badu. Is the angle right? No. Simon Gatto maybe could push a little bit harder to get there to maybe flick a neck shot. Mancini. There's the drive up to halfway. Nice shot from him. Castanola flat to the board.
Whoa!
Good backhand there. A bit of distance from That's a good lofted shot. Is it straight? The goal judge says yes. That's a textbook 60-yard penalty by Oscar Mancini. Okay, ball back in play. Volker just managed to get hold of this one. He's been very, very effective in the line-out so far, but that one appeared to have gone in favour of AES. Hasn't hit that well at all. Instone's going to have an opportunity. He tries to take it through. Switches back onto the new line. Castanola's there. Mancini just beats the ball. Fede Badu. Big appeal. Swats that one out, looking for Porter. Porter on the near side. Very nice pick up by Henry Porter. Now we've got the Gatto who's been consistent with these near side backhands.
Yes.
So Mancini resets, bring this one back in. Mancini with the ball. Castanola providing a screen for him to get through. Now Mancini goes past one player. Josh Clover's still there. Clover with the hook does enough to disrupt the four-goaler. Mancini leaves the ball behind. Now it's Badu. Badu checks down, doesn't want to hit this one away. You can see that Marinella Castanola was positioned to go back in defence. Waits for his forwards to go up. Now he's got Clover to pass to. Clover takes a big bump there from Instone and the whistle goes.
Oh, he seems to be having some sort of problem.
You're watching that one. Has it got just enough on it to sneak over the line? He watches it. The judge waves the flag. I think it was just past the line by about an inch to try and stay ahead. AES Finance are not going to give up. Marinella Castanola does not give up, and nor does Oscar Mancini. We've had a whistle. Good bit of a hit on that one. The angle's not right though, and that could. Big drive of the ball there from Fede Badu. Massive strike over halfway. Who's going to get there first? Heiko Volker just holding up a little bit. Now he's got a near side opportunity. This is Volker on the run down the field. He's left it behind. Backed up by his teammate Clover. Clover juggling the ball. It's dodging around everywhere. You can see Oscar Mancini waiting in front of him. Josh Clover. Is he going to make it? One strike to go. No. There.
Foul.
Badu snatches the ball, Gatto blocks for him. Now there's a shot from Clover, and finally it's through the post and the flag waved. And this is looking pretty good for Tchogan.
Yeah. High goal, do they stop?
Backhand there from Mancini. Trying to find Instant. Leaning out. Good work by Volker there. Gives Clover the opportunity to play the near side backhand. There's Fede, another launch to a shot over the halfway line, and Legatto's got hold of this one. Legato on a run down the field. Simon with the ball. Pressure from Oscar Mancini. Mancini comes into the ride-off. Is he going to get the near side backhand? He needs to make this one count. Legato does brilliantly there. Near side, no, offside tail backhand from Marinella Castanola. Heiko Volker with a little straight backhand back towards goal. Mancini's there, chips that one across his own goal mouth. Fede Badu doesn't want to let him get away with this. Now it's Mancini running down the field. Mancini lets the pony run, and we've got a horse race on our hands as we go over the halfway line. Mancini with a fantastic shot up to the 60-yard line. Fede Badu keeps the pressure on. Can Mancini put this one away? Strikes it well, but it's no goal. Backhand there by Clover for Tchogan. Tchogan just watching the clock tick down, trying to hold on to this advantage for long enough. Marinella Castanola comes through, snatches the ball from Legato.
Yes.
Well done, nice strike, Castellola. Clock ticks down, just over a minute left. Ball goes in. Simon Legato on a quick pony. Legato running to goal, picks that ball up very nicely. Legato with an opportunity, this could seal it. He sends the ball to goal, but it's just out to the left-hand side. Mancini taps it.
They're running themselves forward.
Lofts a big one forward. Searching for Instone. Instone's ridden out of it by Volker. Volker takes the hook, the ball stays in place. Josh Clover, sharp turn. As he brings the ball round, Clover for Tchogan. Could this be another one? Looks to make a big shot to goal. I think he's been hooked, he leaves it behind. Legato picks that one up. Now it's Mancini. Mancini with an open-handed backhand placed very nicely indeed for Henry Porter. Henry Porter for AES. Chips an open-handed shot. Castellola. There it is. There's the final bell, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a round for both the teams and all the horses and our summer tournament winners. Tchogan. Well, that was an absolutely tremendous game.